Hello, Novinyo Medogbe. For 2 weeks now, social media has been reminding me that it's been 6 years since I completed Ghana Institute of Journalism with a bachelor's in communication studies. Under normal circumstances, I should be done my PhD by now, right? Because I love learning. You can see from my page. But as people say, they see they knew. I've continued learning outside the walls of the classroom. In 2018, when I came to the knowledge of documented Ebejesiwo and decided to do my project work in it, I had one clear vision to make this JCO popular and also like be in the minds of Ghanaians. Now, the journey is ongoing, but at least when you go into your search engine and you type in a JCO, you see a lot of results. Even when you type in Ghanaian symbols, a JCO also comes up. And one of the highlights of my advocacy has been the use of the Rejesuo in the Independence Day logo in 2023. That was my first time that have come to my attention that a non-account symbol has been used in the national project or program in Ghana. However, also, whilst doing my project work, entering into 2019, I realized that I was going to do more than being an influencer or an advocate of the VGSO. Whilst researching, I realized that some of the names the VGSO had like not really the right spelling because they were used they were written with the Latin alphabet. Apart from that, the meanings of the symbols, some of them just had their literal meanings without their symbolic meanings. And also, most of them did not have historical context or social context in which to situate these symbols or Jesuo. And so I continued my quest for knowledge and truth. And so when you realize every symbol I look at or every Jesuo I look at, I address those things, and there's a whole lot of literature on it. Also, when I was researching, I came across the Adanvo, which are special kinds of Eveketeo. I realized that I'm fascinated by Eveketeo, especially Adanvo on my page, or on this page. The Adanvo are special kinds of Eveketeo. Adan means advice or counsel. So these clothes give advice or counsel, and the Adanvo consists mainly of Evejesiwo. So apart from all the advocacy I've been doing, I've been thinking of the name of Evejesiwo. Evejesiwo simply means ever symbols, and ever symbols encompasses all signs and symbols of Eveao, whether it's non-visual symbols, totems, symbol like traditional symbols in shrines, Yeve symbols. It comprises all of it. But when you look at what we do here or the symbols I choose, they are mainly symbols from Lododo or symbols from proverbs and metaphors and adages. Similarly to the Adanvo, the ones in the Adanvo. So without much ado, as the chief storyteller at this fireside that we often meet, I present to you the update name of Evejesiwo, which is Adanjesiwo, taken from Adanvo. I chose this because of its close relationships of the Evejesiwo with the Adanvo, or the special kinds of Eveketeo. But its secondary name will still be Evejesiwo. But Adanjesiwo will represent all ever proverbial symbols or symbols that communicate to us and teach us and advise us. So in the coming days, our social media handles will be updated, but still it will have a VGSO, but the username should be updated to show its updated name. I'm very grateful to be part of this process. I'm going to be part of history. I didn't know that it will come to this, but we can't sit and stare. We are growing old, and as young people of Everland too, we can be part of making history. We can be part of the cultural process. I look forward to learning more. I look forward to continue to share knowledge with us, and I know that Jesiwo Adown Jesiwo will move on and on. So Adown is spelled A de U A de U the tongue goes to the root of the mouth. Yes, but we also use a alternate Latin spelling, that is Adanu, Adanu. Because sometimes you have to use the Latin spelling. Yes. So thank you so much for this, and it's, as I said, it's a historical meeting. And if you are here for the first broadcast, I pay now. Thank you for witnessing history. Yes, we'll continue. Thank you.